Hey y'all, Rochelle here, the Delightful Crafter. I am sharing a purchase I made on Etsy. It's a paper collection that I've been tracking down for my cruising scrapbooks, and they came in. I do really love this Etsy seller. She doesn't know I'm doing this video. And I mean, I place an order and sometimes it ships the same day, if not the very next day, and she's going to be one of my new go-to sellers on Etsy for collections that I'm on the hunt for. There's a couple on there that I love, but she's a new one. There's only like, I think 4 sellers that I go to on Etsy when I'm looking for paper collections. But anywho, if you're here, this is what you're here for. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you stick around a spell. And we're going to get to it. So this is shockingly, a Simple Stories collection. Simple Stories doesn't always do paper collections that I enjoy. Those who've been around know that I love Authentique. I love Cartabella. I love Graphic 45. They're my favorite paper collections. Oh, and I love Mintay paper, so M-I-N-T-A-Y. They're out of Australia. They are really hard to find, but they have beautiful collections. But again, they're hard to find, and when you find them, because they're coming from Australia, the import costs kind of really jack them up. But if you're looking for something beautiful, you should hunt down Mintay, so M-I-N-T-A-Y papers. I will try to remember to put a link to their online site in Australia if you want to go check them out. They don't put out lots of collections at the same time, but they do put out beautiful ones. And I found out about Mintay papers when my friend P, she's the... Y'all, I'm having horrible squirrel brain. Y'all know I've been kind of been worrying about that. She's Whimsical Endeavors here on YouTube. And she had sent me some a year or so ago. And ever since, I kind of keep my eye out to see what collections they have. And y'all know I'm kind of picky about the collections I get. So it's not like I have to have every collection that a designing company puts out. Anywho, obviously this one is C related, and this collection is called Simple Vintage C. And I don't know why they would. I don't know if Simple Vintage is like a series that Simple Stories is putting out. I just thought it was odd that vintage was in the title twice. But anywho, I'm gonna start. I kind of put some stuff together, trying to keep it all in line, I guess. But I mean, this right here, it's a really pretty collection, and y'all know I'm a sucker when there's a pelican. I'm a sucker. So this is the collector's kit, but I shoved a few things in here that weren't in the kit. So she included these 2, and I guess they're extras from the 6x8. But we're gonna pull this out and check it out. So this is the Etsy store, and she's called Lena Treasure Box. I've bought from her 3 times so far, and she has a really good collection of scrapbooking and craft supplies in her store, so I do highly recommend checking her out. Now, she's not the cheapest out there, but if you're looking for something that's hard to find, I do suggest checking her out. So we're going to start with the papers. So obviously here's the front, and a lot of y'all know that I actually take these sheets and I'll cut them up and use them. You know, granted, these are small images, but I mean, if you do like little clusters, put them together as little clusters and put them on cards, you know, you can reuse some of this stuff. So anywho, there's that. And it comes with 12 sheets, and I believe it is one of each in the collection. And so I actually ordered this and a smaller one. So I had doubles. So here's one side. And I love schooners. I love tall ships. I am absolutely in love with this. And this is actually one that I will not cut up. And a lot of people know I am not a fan of like scrapbook pages or cardstock pages that are a scene, because to me they're a waste. But this I will make part of a layout, because I have a small collection of lighthouses. I've collected for years, but I'm really picky, so I don't have a lot, but the ones I have I really love. So there's that one. Then we have this next one. So this will be an awesome one to cut up to use as accent. And so this collection here, I plan on turning into a mini album. This collection's not going to go into an actual scrapbook. And the more I'm looking at this collection, I probably want it, because like I said, it only comes with one sheet of everything. And I think I want 4 sheets of everything, just in case I do want to put it into a scrapbook album. I know that's bad, right? So we got this side, so it's kind of like, you know, the waves, sea waves. And then we've got the different color seaweed. Love it, love it. I'm telling you, I mean, they made this collection with my name all over it. There's that. And then we have that one. And this, I probably want 50 pages of this one, just because of the pelicans. Because I do like to, I'm somebody who likes to fussy cut. And so, loving this. We have another version of, you know, all the different seaweed and kelp and stuff that are in the ocean. And then this gorgeous thing. I don't know if I want to put those together, because I'm kind of one of those, when I do layouts, I want it to be continuous across. So I don't know how I would swing that, but it's something that I may attempt. So there's that. And then we have this one. And I love this. All the little sandpipers all over. I love it. And look, it says post office, 5 cents. Escambia. Pio Columbia. But I love sandpipers. To me, they are so fun to watch on a beach. When I was a little girl, I like to sit and watch them. I like to go find the little bitty clams that, like, when the waves will go out, you'd see the little bubbles and you could dig up and find the little clams. And, what was the, oh, the little teeny tiny sea crabs, like little bitty ones. Some of my best memories. And this tone on tone is amazing. I'll be honest, this is one of those collections that I wouldn't mind having, you know, in Tuesday Morning they had those packs where you could buy, they came in packs of 25 of the same double-sided. This is one of those collections that I would probably love to have one of those 25 packs of each of these pages. Is how much I love this collection. So we have some journaling cut-aparts here. So there's this, which is absolutely wonderful. And then this, I love this. You got humpback whales, sperm whales, the killer whales. Really, really love that. We have another cut apart here. So basically the same as the one before, but it's not journaling, except for maybe that one. And all of these starfish is just amazing. We have these cut aparts. High tides and good vibes. Happiness comes in waves. A whale of a good time. Living the beach life. Favorite destination. There's that. Yeah, schooners and clipper ships and tall ships, and I absolutely love them and have my whole life. I always loved it when we would go to like St. Augustine, because they actually have a galleon down there that you can go on. And then when my ex and I were married, we lived in Groton, Connecticut, because that's the Navy base up there. And then General Dynamics is up there, and that was a big where the submarines were made or were built. My ex was submarines, and we weren't far from Mystic. So if you're familiar with the movie, you know, Mystic Pizza with Julia Roberts and all that. Beautiful little sea town, and they have beautiful tall ships and schooners and stuff in there. So I always loved it whenever we made a trip to go there, because it's just a beautiful little place. So yeah. We have this one. So it kind of looks like, you know, a fishnet. And then we have more cut aparts. Meet me under the sea. Love you to the beach and back. Love the beach life. I got to tell you know, most of y'all know I'm from Florida. I miss Florida terribly. I really do. I do miss living there, but the cost of living, I'll probably never move back. And there's politics. We're just going to pass on the politics. Anyhow. So those are all the double-sided pages for this collection. And then we have this sticker sheet. So seize the day, which is one of my favorite sayings, you know, a pun or a play on, you know, carpe diem, as in seize, S-E-I-Z-E, or S-I-E. I'd have to see it written. You know, what is it? I before E? Yeah, so S-I-E-Z-E. Anyway, On Island Time, which I find hilarious because there's a YouTube channel that's called On Island Time out of, I think they're out of Galveston. They're out of Texas, but anyhow, toes in the sand, more to shore, surf, sea, sand, sail away with me. Again, another one of my favorite songs, and that is, well, it's actually like Come Away With Me, and that's Nora Jones. She's absolutely amazing. Time to unwind, catch the waves, set sail. I think what this collection is going to become is I'm going to do a mini album, but this mini album is going to be more like memories from Florida. As beautiful as this collection is, I don't really see it as a cruising collection. I mean, I can probably use a little bit of it, but to me, this is Florida for me, all my times and memories at the beach. And yeah, so there's that. And then we have the chipboard stickers. Again, the awesome pelican, the lighthouses, the sperm whale, seize your someday. I really like that. Ahoy matey, you're my anchor. So there's that. I'm trying to figure out which one of these is. So this was the collection. So I believe it also came with these. So this is called Simple Pages. And these are just like some extra, I guess there is like an easy put together set. And you just stick these on it to make your scrapbook page. I didn't see that out there. I mean, that would probably be a fun way for me to throw together a quick scrapbook page. So there's that. And I'm not going to pull it all out because those are the items. That's all that's in there. There you go. Then we have the nautical bits. And I'm not going to pull all these out either because they're all pictured on the back. But basically, all the images and figures and critters and creatures that we see in the collection, we've got here to use to embellish. Like I said, these were some extra sheets that she included. I didn't see a 6x6, which I'm going to have to hunt, because these would make some beautiful cards. So there's this and that. Again, a little thank you card from Lena Treasure Box. I got the this is the coordinating, I guess you say, cardstock that goes with the collection. There's only 6 pages in here, so one of each of these colors. And this was the only one she had, so I'm actually trying to get a hold of, I think, 2 or 3 more of these so that I can use some of this in a cruising scrapbook and in the mini album that I have in mind. And then here's the same thing, basically. This was a smaller one. And this is a different sticker sheet in the collection. One of these came with it, and one of these was like an extra item, and I can't remember. This is the, so I have 2 of this one, and this one I had to buy separate, and now that I have it, I think I want another one of these as well. I just have to say, as far as simple stories go, I think hands down, this is my all-time favorite collection of theirs. I think there's another one that came out around the same time, but I don't think I liked the color scheme, and so I passed on it. But, like, you have, these are, like, whole swags. So you could do a layout, and this could be across the top of one page, and then this can be across the next page, and then these are, like, other smaller tiny swags there. I can't tell you how much I love this thing. Then, this is more stuff I ordered. I ordered one of everything she had in this collection. And now that I have them, this is one of those collections that, like I said, I'm going to do multiples of. So here is the layered stickers. Now, I'll say that if I had got to pick it out, I would have tried to find ones that were better, because like this one's, the offset is really bad. I might try to take this one apart and re-stick it together, because I'm really picky about that. So there's that. And I got another one of these. So we've already seen that. And we've already seen this. I think we already saw this. No, we didn't, because this is two-sided. So these are dimensional, what do they call it? They call them foam stickers. There's that. And then these are chipboard clusters. So these are, we'll open this one, because I've never seen, they say they're clusters. So that's supposed to be like a bunch of the stickers together. You know, that kind of goodness. I am so excited. So excited about this collection. You have no idea. There are a couple of graphic 45 collections that I have gone and like intentionally bought a bunch of. There are is it Cardabella or Simple Stories that did the, or Echo Park that did the, I think it's Echo Park that did the, you know, Practically Perfect. So the play on Mary Poppins, and then there's the one that's the play on Peter Pan, And I think there was also one on Alice in Wonderland. Those ones, I try to get as much of those as I can because those are some of my favorite memories as a little girl. I was a little girl when the original Mary Poppins came out. I'm dating myself, y'all. My very first movie I ever went to by myself with my dad, we went and saw Disney's A Cat from Outer Space. Still one of my all-time favorite Disney movies. Pollyanna, Thomasina, pretty much anything with cats, because y'all know I'm a crazy cat lady. All of that kind of stuff. You know, I was watching why can't I think of his name? Because he's one of my favorite actors. The original Overboard. I can't think of his girlfriends. They're not, I don't think they've ever actually married. And why can't I think of Goldie Hawn and her guy? He's still handsome. He's so stinking handsome. Now I got to go try and turn this on. I'm going to be so mad that I can't remember his name because he's one of my favorite actors. Now, I couldn't stand him in, was it Pliskin? You know, what is it? Escape from Los Angeles, or what were those movies he did in the 80s? Goldie Hawn. Kurt Russell. I knew it was Kurt. I was watching Kurt Russell back when he was an actor, a little boy with Disney. So I dated myself. A couple of you guys know my age, but anyway. Anywho, so this next one we have chipboard frames. So, what's it say? There are 6 frames in here. So 1, dismiss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm guessing that's what they are. Let's take a peek because I don't do a lot of chipboard frames. So there's that one. Then we have this one. And A Whale of a Time. See, these ones like this, I'm probably going to have to wait till I'm an old lady, like old lady, like I'm a full head of silver hair. Because y'all know I love cruising, but to be honest, doing an Alaskan cruise is at the bottom of my list. Because when I'm on a cruise ship, I don't want to have to put on a jacket to be warm. I want to be warm. I don't mind it, like, you know, the day we leave, like, because Galveston, when you leave in February, or, you know, it's chilly. But then once you leave the port and wake up the next day, it's like 80s, high 70s, 80s. So then we have that one. And we have that one. And we have that one. You could do this one landscape or portrait. So love and all of that. And I think there's a few more pieces. Yep. There's a few more pieces to this. This is a big collection, y'all. She sent me these little extra bits too. So just a few little extras. And then I have the washi tape for it. Absolutely beautiful. And then I have the 12-sheet sticker book and the 6x8 paper pad. And like I said, I didn't see any 6x6 out there when I was looking, but I'm hoping I can find it. And I haven't even opened this, so we're gonna open this one together. I'm really picky. I'm really picky. If I can peel it, I peel it. But I don't like jagged stuff on my books. In fact, like this, I'm gonna do this now, otherwise it's gonna drive me batty. I'll put that down and then I'll burnish it down because I don't want it popping back up. You know, it's here now. I don't have to worry about all of God's creation going through here and messing up any of the pages. But just more of these beautiful pages. And this, you know, I might have to get quite a few of these. I could almost do a whole mini album just out of this. I could do a 6x8 mini album. Because like this page here could be the front cover. This beautiful whale, he could be inside the back cover. Yeah, love, love, love. So there's that one. And so there's 24 pages in here. So I believe it is 2 of each. Let's find out. Yeah. This one, I think I would make the front cover of the mini album and then use quite a bit of the chipboard to help embellish the front. That could be a back page or a back of the book. Yep, so there's 2 of each in there. Then we have the sticker book, and I haven't opened this either. Let's see if I can peel it. Come on. Okay, there's one. That was a success. And I think this one's going to be easy. Alrighty. So we have a sticker book. I probably need another one of these. Probably 2 more, because then I could use it. I could do 2 mini albums and the scrapbook. If I'm nice, I would gift, maybe gift one to my sister, because she cruises as much. She cruises, she was platinum before I hit platinum. Best ever, set sail, beach day, sail away, shore time, love this, good times at sea, beach vibes, look at this, just coast, and it's a sure thing. A whole page of sentiments. So, I think I need 2 more of these. I need 3 more of these. 3 more. There's a few other things. So I think I want 2 or 3 more of the 12 by 12 papers. I think I'm pretty good. I might get 1 more of these frames and 1 more of those. Just so I have enough for the multiple albums. And I know some people are going to be like, well, why do you want multiple scrapbooks that look the same? But they won't be the same because my scrapbooking is completely different from my mini albums, the way I make them. And so for me, they're completely different. You know, I really shouldn't have to explain because everybody loves, you know, there's some people that all they do is Disney. They only scrapbook Disney. Well, to me, that's 50 million Disney books that are all the same. Don't get me wrong. I love Disney. I'm from Florida. Hello. You know, there's some people that they just want to do unicorn. There are some people that there's just a theme that they love and it makes them happy. And we all know I love anything ocean, nautical, sea life, anything like that. If I could have my way, and you know, my husband would let me do it if I wanted to. If I wanted the whole house to be themed like we lived on the beach, he'd let me do it. But I used to do that a long time ago, and I kind of went away from it. And like I said, my daughter's old room is the one that is going to be the coastal farmhouse, nautical look in there. I mean, it's not going to be like it puked, but it's going to be obvious that, you know, that's the thing for that. My other bedroom is an antique room. Everything in there is antique. And I love it that way. When I mean antique, well, everything except for the bookcase that's under the window is antique. Because the bookcase under the window is from IKEA. But all the furniture pieces in that room are 1800, late to early 1800s that's in that room. And that's the way I want it. Our bedroom is an eclectic. It's got some 1800 pieces and some mid-century modern in there. It's a nice room. It's an eclectic room. And then y'all have seen this craft room. Again, someday I'll get to recording it again. But that's it. That is all there is to this collection. This was one that I had been hunting down. And now that I have it in my hand, I need to buy a few of these pieces. A couple. So like I said, I need, I think I want 3 more of these because I can have them for mini albums and cards. I want 1 more of these. I think I need at least 2, if not 3 more of the actual paper collection. So I have a minimum of 4. And I'll be honest, I'm going to try and hunt down the packs of 25 of each. Because I know over the years, I can use them. This is one of those collections that I don't think... I guess you say trending, like there are just some styles that you can get sick of, or you can tell what time period it was from. And to me, this isn't one of those. This is one that, I could have used it in the 90s. I could have used it in the 80s. I could have used it in the 2000s, the two teens, the 20s, So that's that. Today's the 13th. In 4 days, on Friday, the hubby and I are celebrating our 16th wedding anniversary. He was definitely a blessing for me on my second marriage. And I would do it all over again. Love that man, and he definitely puts up, with me. He is a saint. That's all I got to say. The stuff that he puts up with. If you're watching, honey, I love you, because I found out that apparently he does watch some of my videos. Which I was sitting in the living room and he popped in from the man cave, which is AKA the garage. And he was commenting about something. I'm like, oh yeah, you were watching that? He's like, of course. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. Again, I'm going to put it down in the link again, because y'all know I went and picked up some of our new rescues for the new fosters for the rescue that I foster for. They came in from Saudi Arabia on Saturday. I live in San Antonio. I drove to Houston, which was 3.5 hours, and back. And the pet transport or transport parent person, the airport was at least an hour, I think, an hour or hour and a half away from where her parents were. And she was going to take a taxi. And so I drove her there. So I left the house at 9 something in the morning and got home after taking the fur children to the rescue. Beth and Lori, hey girls, love y'all. And dropped them off. So I didn't get home until I think 8 o'clock. Anywhere between 8 and 9. I can't remember. I just know I came home, took a shower, put on my pajamas, and went to bed because I was tired. But anywho, love y'all to pieces. And I guess where I was going with that, please go check out our rescue. If you are a lover of fur children, whether they're dogs or cats or anything, go check out our rescue. Even if you can't or aren't in, looking for a new fur family member, consider helping them. They bend over backwards for the health of all of these animals. They always have animals that are, going to the vet, having surgeries. They spend buku bucks to make sure these babies are back to health, or as healthy as they can be after whatever trauma they've possibly been through. and make sure that they go to the right forever home. So, with that, love you all to pieces. Have a good night. As always, happy crafting. Bye-bye.